Hey folks, this is Lord Brimstone.
And I am.
And here we are in the ruins of Midoriya, and I'm at level 4 now, which means I can safely kill these monsters here.
And you're no longer naked.
Nope, yeah, off screen I bought some clothes and a better sword so I can kill these monsters better. Or, actually, no, I don't know if I got the second sword yet. I do eventually get it. So now we're doing exploration. There's a couple things we can get, like that green thing on the ground. Yeah, it's a lot easier to find Rhoda fruit this time around, since they serve a different purpose than they did in East 1.
Although you did all the fire walking and mountain climbing off screen, I see.
Yeah. It was just too graphic to show people. And do you see anything different here?
There's kind of a plaque thing there.
Yes, ancient tablet. This is one thing you will notice in East 2, well, in this version. I don't know if it's in all the other versions of the game after East Eternal, but when in the Turbo version, that was in a treasure chest. This time around, they actually stick items, you know, they kind of hide certain items from you. As you can there, the monsters, well, at least the green guys can't do piddly on me right now.
They still kind of give me the gibblies, though.
Yeah. And you might remember these guys.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't tedious, slow kill, monster kill them like you could in the Turbo version, so we'll have to wait on the item we get. If you notice, they didn't actually take damage at all from us.
Yep.
And here's an old man. Who are you? Who? Oh, wait, sorry.
What, alright?
I would consider that an insult. If only you were a swordsman. Obviously, he wasn't paying attention to East 1. At least the elders informed him of these things.
Well, he's been floating around up here, you know, on this airborne island. Adol's reputation isn't that all-pervasive.
Not yet, anyways.
True.
And this is a stall. Apparently, he got a hair dye change.
And extensive plastic surgery to give him vaguely human-like proportions.
Yeah. But then again, I believe you mentioned before, only Adol is the privileged enough to have red hair, so yeah, I guess the stall had to adapt.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how many people are actually going to get the stall references, you know?
Probably not a great many.
Yeah. I think one of these days I'll actually either break down and actually buy one outrageous price or get the ROM, actually play a stall myself. That game looked fun.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Here's Toll Sanctuary.
Yeah, the Saturn could do passable 3D if you really insisted, but really nice 2D was what it did best.
Yeah, I've noticed that. And this song, again, not as badass as the Turbo version, but it's still pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, I do miss the big musical sting in the middle, though.
Adol stares in amazement. This book slowly floats in front of him and disappears or something. I don't remember how it went. Yes, luckily they don't say that every time, although they kind of do say the same thing over and over again, well, at least the opening part. Yes, apparently it's evil fish. From somewhere. Was vaguely homoerotic. Okay, if that weirdness aside. So we've returned our first book, which is a good thing. And 4 levels later. Sorry about that, but some more much needed grinding there, and let's go ahead and get that second sword. So now with that out of the way, we actually have a decent chance of going through the mines without getting our ass completely handed to us.
Always a plus.
Yeah. Although it's still pretty easy at this point to die in the mines. And again, I get bumped into by people. Ah, yes. And then we have Miss Treasure Hunter here. Who, of course, wants a cut because she gave us the tip about the stone tablet.
Finder's fee.
Yeah, pretty much. And she's amazed that we have this stone slab.
She just has a thing about, you know, strange formats of written material.
Yeah. And Colt here, even though he's seems to be a bit on the bratish side, actually gives us some useful information there. A super strong monster that can't be harmed by weapons.
And at least in other versions, is just kind of freaky looking.
Yeah. There's a lot of hullabaloo about the stone tablet. Although for some reason, when I first got it taught to her, I had Courage the Cowardly Dog on my mind. You know, the whole return the slab or suffer my curse. Anyways. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and get back to the mines. Oh, how I love the mines. Or, excuse me, actually get into the mines. But before we do that, I think it's about time we took care of these guys. I felt that one, didn't ya? We killed his buddy, he's like, hey!
That finally got a reaction out of him.
Yeah. And we get the Heavenly Staff. No relation to Heavenly Sword. So apparently we got Moses' staff. So. Oh, now we're swordsmen. Okay.
We prove our swordsmanship by carrying a staff.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, let's leave it at that. You know, a lot of phallic innuendo going on here. Especially with that one, now that I think about it. Holy crap! Wow. Thank you, Thank you, Laugh, for that. Wow. You know, this only came to my mind until, you know, that part we just mentioned it, you know. Okay, so we touched the goddess statue with our staff, and we gain magical power that flows through our body.
I got nothing.
Yeah. And yes, first he thought we were a brat, but now he realizes that no, we're just the chosen one. And actually gives us some information here. So yes, this is the big thing about East 2. We actually have magic in this game, which is hella useful. And actually, for most of the bosses, it's going to be necessary.
Yep, not so much with the colliding in this one, more with the shooting.
Which, with the way our equipment is right now, that's, you know, I like the idea that we're able to shoot things. And yeah, I can just slaughter these monsters now. Basically, my grinding consists of going down this hallway, repeatedly gaining gold and XP to get from level 4 to level 8. It's actually pretty quick. It didn't take me that long. And, yay, fun times, we are in the mines. And I'll let you explain how this one works.
Well, it's a door maze.
Yeah, a door maze. No limited light visibility, but door mazes have their own nightmarish things to them. Exile comes to mind.
Yep. It's, you know, it's an East game, so they have to do something to make you dread the word mine.
Yeah. Mines are never fun in East. It's like minecart rides in most games. Just never fun.
I don't know if the Limewater Cave in East 6 technically qualifies as a mine, but if not, it's a mine in spirit.
Yeah. I know what you speak, and here's Tova. Yes, governed streak left behind fire magic.
Well, that stands to reason.
Yeah, and knowledge left telepathy magic. Yeah, telepathy. You'll understand what I meant by that later on. Anyway, we got 2 books down, so that's a good place to start. Or was that 3? I don't remember. Anyway, all I know is I'm out of time, so till then, this is Lord Brimstone.
And this is
See you guys later.